Now, speaking exclusively to Headlines Today, Javier Moro claims Abhishek Manu Singhvi has been harassing him and allegedly threatening his publishers, trying to ensure that the book is neither published nor released, especially in India. He says he's traveled to India almost twice a year for the last 15 years and understands there is freedom of expression and speech in India. But will it remain the same for him, especially after his book on Sonia Gandhi? Well, this is what he told us.
They started harassing me once the book came out in Italy.
Who harassed you, sir?
Abhishek Manu Singhvi.
What did he tell you, sir?
I mean, I can't tell you all the massive amount of emails he sent me. Most were insulting emails, derogatory towards my work, ridicule, and threatening me. What can I tell you? I mean, there were so many. It has been lasting for the past 7 months. For now, I'd only received emails. I don't know if they ultimately will send a legal notice. I don't know what we will do. I can't understand what their cause is in this business. What can I tell you? I mean, because I've written in a book that the mother of Sonia called her after Rajiv's death, which is quite normal, and suggested, why don't you come back to Italy? God, Abhishek Manu Singhvi sent me an email saying, how could you have said that? She never doubted. She never hesitated for a moment in going to Italy. She always has been an Indian. She was, it was absolutely, I mean, I'm telling you, ridiculous. Nothing of this is really, libelous or defamatory. It's just, I've written on Sonia Gandhi and I've written a fictionalized version of her life, but that doesn't mean that it's not truthful. Abhishek Manu Singhvi and his watchdogs and company have tried to terrorize all Indian publishers into not publishing my book, and but they will not succeed. That's all I can say.
So are Indian publishers being terrorized as Javier Moro claims? We spoke to Pramod Kapoor of Roli Books. He is publishing the book in India. Now he insisted nobody had threatened him and that he failed to understand what this controversy was all about.
Well, I believe I'm made to understand that they've been, I mean, I've read the manuscript. The manuscript reads beautifully. It's written brilliantly. And I think it talks very highly of Mrs. Gandhi. There are, however, certain parts which I believe Mrs. Gandhi's lawyer and the author have been in disagreement with. And I don't know the latest, but I think they're still talking to each other.
Javed Ansari, our political editor, and Harinder Baveja, editor investigations, join me for the latest now. Harinder, coming to you first. What is the Congress party's objection to this book?
Gaurav, we've just accessed the notice sent to the author by Abhishek Manu Singhvi, in fact through his lawyer's son. And it's very interesting. I'll tell you some of the objections that the Congress has raised, about the book. One, there is a reference to how the author believes that Sonia Gandhi had a problem and did not understand why she had to learn a language, namely Hindi, a language that is mainly spoken by servants. This is apparently in the book, and the notice says that that is not how Mrs. Gandhi has ever thought, and she is not, patronizing, and nor does she hold such condescending views about the language Hindi. There are other objections which have been raised, namely that Mrs. Gandhi wanted to leave the country after the assassination of Rajiv Gandhi, that she felt that this was a country that devoured its children. Now this is again a contentious issue between the Congress party and the author. They're objecting to the fact that Mrs. Gandhi at all wanted to leave the country. There is another portion, very interestingly, about a conversation that Sonia Gandhi heard in the corridor during Mrs. Indira Gandhi's time, in fact during the emergency, and it's on page 163 of the book, in which Sonia Gandhi is telling her husband Rajiv Gandhi how she heard this conversation in the corridor when Secretary Dhawan, obviously R.K. Dhawan, talking to Siddharth Shankar Ray, telling him that the government has decided then, way back in 1975, that they're going to cut the electricity of newspaper offices and close the courts the next day. And in fact the notice goes on and on. There are lots of page numbers quoted and lots of objections being raised now by the Congress party vis-a-vis Moro's book.